Okie dokie. Well, that's not easy. Oh, it's gonna be painful. Hi guys, welcome to Milgat Farms. My name is Kevin, along with my beautiful wife Emily. We're the proud owners of Virginia's only organic maple syrup farm. In addition to that, we have a B&B here on the farm. If you ever want to come visit, go to milgatfarms.com. Also, we raise sheep and cattle and ducks and turkeys and chickens and layers, which are chickens, and we have some laying ducks too. This week has turned out to be maintenance week. We first worked on the lull, replaced several hoses on it. Hopefully we're gonna find some more. Well, let me back up. I don't wanna find any more leaks. I do know where one more is, so I'm gonna have to take that hose off and get it fixed here in the near future, but it is operational and I can use the lull. Also worked on the gooseneck. That one's not quite done yet. There's a problem in the back end of it where we support the dovetail to take the weight off the hydraulics. It's not working, guys, so I'm still struggling with it. I've been working on it for a day or two now. It may take a few more days. I've been putting penetrating oil on it every day, and I've beaten the heck out of it. So that's project 2. There's project 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 coming up, and here's one of them. This is a M4900 tractor. It's my original tractor. It's got about 600 hours on it. Not a whole lot of hours. Definitely a whole lot of hard hours because I put most of them on there. I bought this maybe 10 or 15 years ago, and it has been a good machine for us. It's the beginning of the M-Class series or the really heavy tractors. So although this is about a 52, 53 horsepower tractor, if you put it up next to the L series in Kubota, this would outweigh it. I'm not saying it would outperform it, but it certainly outweighs it by several thousand pounds. It's a beast. Now, I love having a cab tractor, and I know a lot of people probably do too. You know what I don't like about a cab tractor? And that is when the AC stops working. That's what we're gonna work on today. So I think what's happening is we have a good charge on the system, but think the AC clutch is bad. So what we're gonna do is remove the AC clutch, try to resurface it. If we can't resurface it, we'll order a new one, and then we'll put it on. So come along, let's see if we can get this done. All right, guys, you can see it right up in here, right? That's your AC compressor. All right, now that I've shed some light on the subject, let me show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna loosen up the tensioner, pull the belt, take 4 bolts off here, pull this off, disconnect it, and then we'll have it a little bit further out where we can get to the screws up in here. Once we do that, we'll be able to look at the clutch and see what's going on. Spot on 17, okay. There we go. This is really the workhorse of the farm. I use this tractor almost every single day. There, almost. There it is. All right, so there's that. That belt is off, it's dangling, we're in good shape. The next thing we gotta do is figure out these guys right here. And wouldn't you believe, they're also 12s. That's a good sign. We can tell this has never been off. I've had this for so long. I bought the tractor with about 100 hours on it, and I've had it for a long, long time. That's the wrong way. That's, okay. Oh my stars, it doesn't want to come off. All right, we gotta get a different one. Gotta take this electrical off before I smack it, which we both know we all know I'm gonna do that. There we go. All right. There's, that's nice and easy. Now first we have, all right, it's threaded on the inside, guys. 10 millimeters. Go ahead and remove the hoses while you're at it. Actually, you're not removing the hoses. What you're doing is just taking the clamps off of them, so you have a little more flexibility when this thing comes off. And there's probably 2 or 3 of these on. We'll get them all off first. And not as easy as I thought it might be. So what do you guys think I'm doing wrong here? It did not come out, didn't move, didn't even budge. Come on out of there. There. Slightly moving. That's not going in there. We gotta get a different one. Oh, that's fits in there. It's kind of unusual. Yeah, there it goes. It's starting to move now. Not easily though. I think like it has got to come out of that thing. Make sure we don't yank that thing off though. That would be tragic. All right. You know what tells me this is going to be hard. If it's hard coming out, it'll be hard going back in. Now that's kind of funny. There's another one on the other side. No wonder. Doo-doo-doo. Ah, didn't even see it. Yep, there's a third one, guys. It's also a 12 millimeter. I say that now. I have really no idea. You know what? It's 12 millimeter short one, as opposed to a long one. All right, we got it free, guys. That doesn't mean it's coming out of here. That just means it's a little freer than it was. Now let's see if we can get it up on top here. Let me show you what we're looking at. You guys see the nut right there in the middle? That's what I'm going to try to pull off. So we got our compressor in. Now we got to remove the old compressor before we can install it. Once we're done taking this compressor out, we're going to need to measure the amount of refrigerant oil that's in there. I'll show you how to do that in just a couple minutes. Let's get this thing out, and then once this is out, we'll figure out how to get the dryer out. I'm not going to reuse the PAG oil. I have new PAG oil, and all I'm going to use is just a mason jar. And the idea behind that is I'll get it to the height, I'll mark it, and then we'll put the same oil back in. That ain't coming out of there. That's kind of strange. Nothing came out. I guess we're gonna put a little bit in anyway. I had pre-loosened all of these, and now they're coming out pretty easily. Oh great, this thing came with some O-rings. Oh. All right, definitely gonna lubricate my O-rings. Okay, that's got some oil in it, so I am not gonna mess with that oil. But I'm definitely gonna lubricate my rings. There's one. So I put my oil over here in one of the caps. That way I've got a little reservoir where I can load it from, or I can. So come on in. I'm over on this side. Very well, and yourself?
Oh, thanks.
I've got my hands a little bit full. You're welcome to come over here in the mess.
Oh, and you want me to throw a mask on?
No, it's okay.
Oh.
No, I said in the mess.
Oh, I thought you said.
In my mess.
Oh, man.
No, I am good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Can I give you a hand? Want to hold something for you?
Well, not yet. All right, guys, we've got a really tight fit between this bracket. What is that? It's a bolt. So there's a bracket here and a bracket here, and in that bracket there's a washer of some sorts or a spacer, and this thing just doesn't want to go in it. And that's what I'm fighting right at the moment. I'm going to tell you that took forever. The goal here is to get one screw in, and then I can position it in a manner to get the other screws in as well. All right, guys, let me show you where we are. We did get the receiver or the dryer installed. Good thing there. We also got the compressor installed. Here we go. It's in there. There you go. So we got the compressor installed. We put everything back together. These are the tubes that we took off in order to get some so the ability to move that thing around. We put it, we got it all connected, and here's it. And here's the thing. We have a good friend named Gene who is a handyman extraordinaire. Beyond that, he's an AC technician, and he's gonna come over soon to put the refrigerant in it, and then we'll be able to make sure this thing is working properly. So let me tell you how I got to where I am. First off, I thought I was gonna be able to pull it off and get the clutch off, right? That didn't work. Did not work at all. I was able to get the AC compressor out, but I was not able to get the clutch off. So I went looking for another AC compressor, not from Kubota, but I went direct to Denso. And then I shopped around for an aftermarket version, Denso-like, or similar to Denso, which is Denso type maybe. It's the same compressor, actually. And the compressor was, I believe, $220, where if I had gone to Kubota to put that AC clutch on, that would have cost me a solid, I don't know, $500 or $600 plus shipping. So now I did put the dryer on, and that makes good sense. Whenever you replace a compressor or you break the system, you definitely want to consider putting a dryer on. We did that, and now Gene's going to come over and we're going to get it fixed. Gene came over, he hooked up his gauges, we made sure everything was where it needed to be. He put the refrigerant in it, and it's still not working. Let me show you why. So guys, I would notice on the dash on occasion, the blue light would flicker. And when it would flicker off, I'd hear the AC compressor or the clutch go out. I didn't put two and two together. I think overall my problem was that switch, not the compressor or the clutch. Now a couple years ago, we had a problem with this thing squeaking and making all kinds of noise. So, you know, it could have been the clutch. Suffice to say, new compressor is in, it's got a new clutch on it, the dryer's in, refrigerant's in, and then we're gonna put that little switch in, and we're gonna be done. So guys, thanks a lot for watching our videos. Consider giving us a thumbs up. It means a lot to us, but you know what means more to us? And that is you guys leaving a comment. I love your comments. It really helps me be a better farmer. It really, really does. They motivate me to be better every single day, and I am grateful for all you guys that watch our videos, and especially those guys that take the time, and girls, who take the time to leave us a comment. We really appreciate it. So thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, God bless you guys. Now it's time for me to go get my kids to school. Woohoo! It's going to be a good day.